Man, I hate how men value me because of my body count. This has been a post that's been going around Facebook. I've been meaning to talk about it. Where this young woman says, I'm 27. I hate how men value me because of my body count. And I want to talk about that this morning because how many of y'all know women are delusional? And I'm a woman myself. But let me tell you, a whole lot of women are delusional, boo boo. You are stupid. Read the Proverbs. It talks about a fool. And a lot of women are foolish. Okay. Married at First Sight. I didn't watch last night, but I will try to watch this weekend. I kind of need a break from the foolishness because the foolery I'm hearing, I just can't be bothered. I want to thank you for your love and support. Were you hanging with me last night when we did the review of Married at First Sight, season 15, episode 8? That's last week where I said Kristen is crazy, Station needs to shut up, poor Alexis, Lindy is a nut, and Morgan needs to go and say bye-bye. Okay, did you watch with me last night? And how many of you were here? How many of you got the free ebook? The Leah in Me. I was on live when it popped up in the inbox. A lot of you that were on with me last night got it. I also ran over to Allegedly Janice, did a quick video where we are demanding that Tyrese, you pay your Black Queen all her back money, boo boo. We here for the money. We want the money, okay? So if you have not got the free ebook, The Leah in Me, please be sure to pick it up. Check your email. It should be in there. If you did not get it, run on over to my blog, Janice Hilton blog, complete the pop-up form, and it will pop up in your email. We're going to read it, and we're going to have a discussion about it, about the Leah in Me, because there's a lot of Leahs running around. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, share this out if you can. I am wearing my dating t-shirt. I have lots of dating t-shirts that are available on Etsy. I am in the process of moving all my stuff to my blog and to my online course platform, where everything will just be in one place where you can get what you want. Okay, I love you. Thank you. Be sure to check out my Twitter and my Instagram. I'm trying to, not Twitter too, but TikTok. I'm trying to do a little bit more on TikTok. And also the reviews of my books on Amazon. I really appreciate you. I absolutely love you. I adore you. Thank you for your love and your support. Now let's go ahead and read about this delusional young woman. And I'm going to tell you why she's delusional. And I'm going to tell you why a lot of women are delusional. It says, I, 27 female, how men value me because of my body count. First of all, I got a question. How they know your body count? How do they know your body count? How do they know how many men you slept with? Let's read. So, I have been with 58 different men, which I know is higher than average. You's a hoe. I'm just letting you know. Men are going to view you as a hoe. I'm just letting you know. I think you're a hoe, and I'm a woman. Okay. Higher than the average, and you're 27. You're 27 years old. If you was 45, I'd be like, well, you know. But at 27, you've been with 60 men, and you know she's not telling us the real number, child. So let's just go ahead and make it 60, okay? Average, I wanted to have fun. Okay, you wanted to have fun. Okay, all right. I'm all about having fun now and enjoy new experiences. In other words, enjoy different size dingalings. Okay, that's what that means. I'm translating for you. And it's my life. Yes, it is, girl. Go ahead and do what you want to do. You got one life to live. It is your life. You could do whatever you want to do with your life. So I did. Okay, great. Congratulations. It's your life. Live your life. But I put my little booty short. But I need to write a book that says but. You know what my father said about but? Woo, I feel a shout coming on. You know what my daddy, Pastor Bradshaw, said about but? When you use the word but, take everything out before the but. And the only thing that matters is after the but. Take out the but. Take it out. And the only thing that matters is what's left after the but. So let's read after the but. But I've settled down the last year and been really trying to find someone special to settle down with and start a family. You didn't want none of the 60 men you slept with. You didn't think about settling down with none of the 60 men. So now you done howl through the community, and now you're ready to settle down and start a family with somebody special. So none of the 60 was, oh, I forgot you had said you wanted to try different sizes dingling, right? Different experience. Okay, let's read after the but I've settled down the last year and been really trying to find someone special to sit down with and start a family. All of my friends now are either married or in relationships now, and whenever I meet a match with a man or meet one in real life, and they always ask what's my body count is, and I tell them, they always make a disgusting face and unmatch me. Now, I got a problem with these men asking you your body count. Maybe it's the millennials, okay? That maybe this is something new. Maybe this is the age that she's 27. She's a millennial. So maybe this is something this new generation is doing. Now, my husband is like, I don't want to know nothing. He was like, I don't want to know no details. I don't want he ask. I don't want to know nothing you've been with. I want to hear him. Now, me, I was asking all kind of questions, okay? I was asking all kind of questions about this one and that one and why you didn't marry that one. He was like, I don't want to know. He don't ask me nothing about. Okay, so I'm going to give it to this new generation of men that wants to know your body count. Because I was wondering, well, why are they asking that? Because my husband, but the generation is different. Okay. So this new millennials of men are asking your body count, and when you tell them, they make a disgusting face. That's because they think you're a hoe. That's why they think you're a hoe. Okay, and they make a disgusting face because they think you're a hoe. Okay. Match with the man or me one in person. They ask me my body count. I tell them, they always make a disgusting face and unmatch or ghost me. Because at the end of the day, most men are not trying to join their lives to a hoe. Okay? They're not trying to do that. I even met one guy who I liked so much. Okay, you like her. You liked him. Apparently he didn't like you enough so much that I thought was so sweet, who told me he wasn't interested in a woman with such high mileage and ended up dumping me. I cried my eyes out for days over that. I'm more than just that men have slept with. I have a decent job. See, should go right into the masculine with a decent job, fun hobbies, interest, and I'm so okay. So you are more than men something that men that have slept with. The problem is you don't get to control how men view you. This was posted in my marriage group. And I love the comments that the men were saying, ladies. Let me explain something to you. Some things you need to just go ahead and accept. You do not get to control how men view you. You don't. I'm sorry. I'm letting you know. You don't get to change men's mind of how they think if you're a hoe or not. So, first of all, one, you need to find men who are interested in dating women with high body counts. That's the simple answer. That's who you need to find. One brother said, let me put the picture back up. One brother said, and I love this group because there's a lot of older dudes in their 40s and 50s, you know. So I love this group. One, he said, here's what she doesn't get. This is what you don't get, ladies, when you're out here hoeing around. Okay. She doesn't get to pick what they find valuable or not. Okay. She made her choice for how she wanted to live and now has to live with those choices. Thank you. That's generally not who men want to lock down. Right. They don't want to lock down a hoe. She made herself the fun time chick, so that's how the men will view you. Thank you, brother. Why folks think they can be one way, but think people are going to want to treat them a different way is beyond me. We look at what you look like to do and are more likely to do. Thank you. If you spent most of your dating career hopping on many poles as you can, more than likely you like doing that. You like the randomness, the newness, switching up and frequently. She says it's just been this last year she now wants to settle down. She doesn't even know what that is or if she even likes being that way because she hasn't been that way. She's been that other way for way longer. And this is what I tell the women who want to drop their masculine traits and all next day you want to be feminine. No, no, no. You don't spend 50 years being a man. Imagine a guy who's been good. Okay, his whole dating career, okay. Who he's saying, imagine a guy who likes men his whole dating career, who then says he stopped and he don't like men's no more. He's delivered. What woman is going to believe him? Who's going to think that he's just going to just stop what he's obviously like doing a lot the past 10 years or so, and he's just going to be good match for something completely different that he just started to try out? Okay, ladies, this is how they view you. This is why I'm like, keep your mouth shut. You know, don't be telling all your business. But I do agree with this brother because that's something my father taught me, that, you know, when you hop from men to men, this is what men think about you. Okay. It's this other brother said, Michael, his name is Michael. He also says men have a right to want and not want whatever by his own standards as well. Folks try to shame men into accepting anything a woman throws at him as if he can have filters and things in women he doesn't want. I totally agree. And folks talking about hypocrite, etc. Not all men are out trying to hump everything they can, or do they want a woman who acts like that? And very few people want to buy what everyone else got for free. Woo! If you want to be a certain way, you have to accept what comes with that, including people acknowledging that's how you get down and possibly not wanting you because of it. If you want the type of guys that are looking to settle down, you need to be the type of woman they're looking to settle down with. Thank you. And no amount of shaming is going to change that. Most have no interest in settling down with the woman that every Tom, Dick, and Harry had their way with. You listening, ladies? This is from a man. There are men out there that love being able to claim the woman that a bunch of other men have had or want. They don't mind. Just got to find one of them. Some men get off on the thought of their woman being with a bunch of dudes, might even let her still get with random dudes like she's with him. She just seems upset that the men she wants for long term that she's run into so far don't want her. Welcome to dating. We all don't get what we want. Keep looking. There are men out there that don't mind. Keep searching until you find one. The guys are out here looking for women that haven't been hopping on as many pinions as they can. They get frustrated not being able to find that. They too have to keep looking until they find that one they want. That's right. So she just have to find the guy that that don't mind her being around the community. Okay, this is from a woman, Sasha. She said, I don't get you new age folks. You want the ability to flaunt your sexuality and pro how stands, but also be ashamed of how you've lived your life when someone doesn't want to partner with you because of your decision. Thank you, girl. I think most of them having fun in the moment, and later you start to think and regret yourself because she's getting to that age. See, 27 is that settling down age. T says men can find value or not in anything they want. No amount of man bashing is going to change that. That being said, Axe body count is weird. I think it's the new millennials. That's not something 40-year-olds do, but these 20-year-olds, okay. Anika says we should all know by now that a lot of these men are hypocrites. Don't answer the body count question. Period. It's none of his business. What is business is whether you're STD free and emotionally healthy enough to be a good partner to him. Maybe you should start eliminating men who's childish enough to even ask such a question. I think it's the millennials. I don't think that's something. And my comment was just find a hoe and settle down. Find a dude that's okay with that. But I think it's this new millennial thing. See, a lot of people in here having issues with the body count. Do people really ask for body counts? I understand wanting to be told if the person slept with someone closer family member outside of that. Yeah, I think it's the millennials. This is something they do. 40-year-olds don't do that, but these 20-year-olds, that's a question they want to know. Okay, here is Debbie. Debbie says, okay, guys, I'm going to admit something and please don't judge me. Okay, here goes. If someone asked me that question, I would be honestly thought that meant if I've killed someone. That me too. I would think that. Okay, somebody said, a man says, Leonard said, why are people shocked by this? Again, it's what other people see value in, and anyone comparing men and women should stop. We are equal, but not the same. The same standards don't apply for both genders. Exactly. Exactly. I was trying to read both men and women. Okay, Harry. Okay, Harry. He said if she started having sex at 16, that means she was effing 5 to 6 guys a year. I can't see 1 or 2 years, but then for a woman, that's a lot per year. Is she's STD free? Was she a pro? Well, only know the real answer if we're going. Okay, I'm trying to see another lady's comment. That's all the wait. Let me see if I have another woman. Amber says, thoughts. Women in doubt will just go to the hospital alone. And that same DNA that everyone is sharing to collect will be used later on down the line to enforce a child support for the few fathers who bother to show up. Is this another post? I think this is another post. They all seem to run together. All right. Yeah, that's another post. That's another. Okay. So you hear what both men and women say. And see, the reason why she want to settle down now is that those eggs are crying. Because I had that 28. I was like, my eggs was creaming because your body, there's a clock in woman's body to remind you, girl, you need to go hurry up, find your husband, settle down and have these babies. And so, ladies, you don't get to tell men what to value. This is why I try to yell and scream over here, ladies. You don't get to tell men what they should value or find value in. Because like I said with that other lady that was mad that the man say you're an independent woman and this is what it means to me. We as women, we say what we want and what we don't want. I don't want no man that ain't got no job, don't have a career at a certain age. I don't want a man who can't provide and can't protect. I don't want a man I can't honor, respect, and adore. Right? I don't want a man who's not marketable. I don't want a man who have 50 kids. I don't want a man that's been divorced 55 times. I don't want a man who can't provide for me. Well, now the men are saying, I don't want a woman who's been around the block multiple times. We have to remember that men are hunters. They are hunting for something. And you might not be it. Now, the guys, they gonna hit her. They'll hit her, but they're not gonna buy it, honey. They're not gonna marry her. But she's 27. Shut your mouth. You don't need to be telling the man how many men you've slept with. Though for us 40-year-olds, it's weird. Like, ew. But for the new millennials, the generations are different. We have to remember now, this is a different generation and they want to know your body count. Okay. So for me, if I was her, I wouldn't tell it. But if she hoeing around like something's wrong, you need to go to counseling. You definitely need to go to counsel. Women that hoe around like that, how do you hop from dickling to dickling? Something is wrong. You need to go to counseling. Ain't that much fun in the whole world. There is something on the inside of her that needs to be tamed, and you need to go ahead and go sit down to the counselor and talk about it. Because I could even understand if you had one or two boyfriends, but you're just going from dickling to dickling to, because you want to have new experience. My dad say that's experiencing. You want to feel how different sizes works. I talk about that in the book, about why men sleep with you but they don't marry you. Something, to me personally, something is wrong. Now, me personally, I can't do it. I just cannot. My body is God's temple, and the one or two, I just can't. But I love you. Let me know what you think. Married at First Sight. I'll probably get to it this weekend. I absolutely love you. Check Janice Hilton blog for the free ebook, and then we're gonna talk about it. The Leah in me. We're gonna talk about it one day soon. Love you. Let me know what you think. Bye.